Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Everybody knows this. Anyways, today I'm gonna kind of like give this entire day to comparing elements, stuff like that, this versus that, and I kind of seen people use, Galaxy. I've seen people use different ones. I played every single element except Galaxy, so it wasn't. I kind of know myself a little bit around the game. Level 102, just got to 102, and just yesterday I got REAPER. So today I kind of want to talk about that, but before we get into this, we just opened a new channel on our Discord server where we're giving away orbs. So what we basically do is we go up here and we get some special orbs, and if you are really interested in like lightning or angel or something like that and people are giving that away, you can actually ask that into our channel, and they are very more than happy to help you guys out with that anyways. So I do have the fire orb, for example, would have given that away because you can actually drop it and, people can take it if they really want it. So yeah, make sure to join our Discord server. Link is in the description box and in the comment section below. Okay, we're going to talk about REAPER and Lightning. This is going to be probably the most difficult video for me because I see so many good things in both elements. It's really hard to pinpoint down what's going on, and I don't even have Diablo or whatever and Grim Reaper unlocked, so I'm really on the grind. I have like about 32 skills I think left. But I can already talk a bit about REAPER and Lightning. So if you want a fast answer, I'm going to give you a fast answer. I think REAPER, in the long way, if you level both to max, I think REAPER is the better, by far probably, than Lightning. But for me personally, I like Lightning more. And I'm going to talk about both because I think REAPER is a very difficult one. Same goes to Lightning. Lightning is a difficult element as well to handle. I mean, you have some easy ones. I would say Angel is a very simple one. It's very good for beginners, or if you like a sword main or something and you want to just like, oh, by the way, did you like the new, I have the beta, the beta axe, which is the latest one, like the last level almost, that you can unlock anyways. Yeah, so if you like a sword hybrid or something or whatever, I think Angel might be the easiest because you just turn on Midas and you just run through the maps and, destroy everything along the way. So I think that's more of an easy element, but when we talk about Lightning and REAPER, they're both difficult in their own ways. So I think REAPER has the best singular target abilities when it comes to the scythe. I actually play this in shift lock, which is funny because I always do like a forward and backward slash. I sometimes go for a left and to a right slash, somewhere along those lines. People have been telling me and teaching me in the comment section. I kind of like develop my own way, which is more or less like a slice forward and backwards to just like get the enemy like twice, or you kind of are really good on distancing, which you can do like 1-2. That works as well. But I do think that Lightning has the better first skill, which is this Lightning Strike, which you can just like cast from basically here to anywhere on your field of view. So you can literally just like drop an electricity bolt or lightning, whatever, right at the end here. So the range is really insane. Now, what you have to keep in mind here is that we are going to compare a mythic element to an epic element, and this is why Lightning is so good, because it's not mythic, and it can totally, when it comes to damage, range, and output, it can totally work with REAPER. So this is why I think Lightning is either, let me tell you this, Lightning is either gonna get a buff, not a buff, sorry, it's either gonna get ranked up to legendary, but I don't think they will do that because that already happened, and they will put light into epic, or it's gonna be the way around where Lightning is going to get nerfed a little bit and light will actually get legendary. Now, where do I know that light is gonna get released? They actually confirmed it on the Discord server, on their Discord server, and we also talked about it on ours. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you this, that we are comparing an epic to a mythic. So no legendary can get close to REAPER. So there's no angel, there's no dragon. They don't even get close to REAPER. And this is why, for me personally, I think Lightning is actually the best skill in the game currently, because it's easy to get and it's very, very, very strong. But I think, like I said, it will get a nerf So let's not be too happy yet. But as the state of now, lightning is just overpowered. If you actually pull a corrupted lightning, I would imagine that you could do more damage than a corrupted Reaper. But, you know, that is just on the early stages, because you can actually level up Reaper to 300. And I think that will also, you know, play into the cards for Reaper, because in the early stages, I would say lightning is much better, because you have the lightning strike, you have the lightning dash, which in this case kind of is a little bit, you know, like the slice, but you know, the dash is a R skill, and we actually have the best R skill on Reaper in the entire game, and that is the summon skeletons. They do enormous damage. It's unreal how much damage they do. Do I think that the slicing scythe, or what a scything slicing scythe here? I don't know what I'm saying. Should get a buff? Yeah, I do. I think, yeah, I guess it's okay, but you kind of are supposed to slicing as well when you have the Grim Reaper transformation, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that is just, you know, I don't know. I think it's a little bit weak for 0.2%, even though you can do the 2 hits with it and you dash a little bit. But this Thunder Strike, in my eyes, definitely takes round 1, that's for sure. Round 2 very easily goes to Reaper, because on round 2, you just have the dash, which is okay, you know, you can do some damage, you can finish some mobs off with it, but it's not really like insanely good. So round 2 definitely takes Reaper. And then round 3 we have the Deathquake. I mean, by looks of it, I think Reaper wins this one, because look at it, it looks just awesome. Duration is a little bit low, but in general I think it looks really nice. Does a fair amount of damage, but Lightning Chain from Lightning is just so much better. So I would say that, yeah, that definitely goes to Lightning, because Lightning Chain is definitely the strongest out of all of these. It's definitely the strongest, because what you do is you hit one target, it goes to the next, goes to the next, goes to the next, goes to the next, and deals massive damage. It's a huge boss killer. It's really crazy. So yeah, definitely round 3 is gonna go to Lightning, and then we have round 4 and 5. Now the thing here is, I don't think, does Lightning have a 5? I don't know, does it? I know that there's Lightning, the Thunderous Nova, but I think that's the 4th one. I'm not entirely sure, so I have to do a little bit of, you know, go out on a stretch here just to make this video happen. Anyways, so Diablo, I'm pretty sure. Let's just compare Diablo. I don't know, Diablo sounds weird. I'm gonna say Diablo. I'm gonna compare Diablo to Thunderous Nova, because I don't know. I think Lightning only had 4 skills, but I could be wrong. Diablo is probably better. I don't know, because I haven't seen Diablo yet, but I'm definitely working towards it. Like I said, 32 levels. But I can tell you that Thunderous Nova has a huge, it has a huge area of effect. So that's pretty good, but the damage is really low. So I think Diablo is going to be strong. And obviously the Grim Reaper at 225, the transformation must be strong as well. And that is why Reaper is going to win this battle between Lightning versus Reaper. Now, on my personal level, I would definitely say Lightning. I just like the playstyle of Lightning more than I like with Reaper. But I am not quite there yet, because I'm still missing 2 skills. And they could be like the most potential and important skills. I do also have to say, if you know how to, like, the learning curve is so much higher with Reaper than with Lightning, because first of all you have this the scythe slice, really hard to say, and you can also cast it like quite often, as you can see. Like, I can almost, not instantly, but almost recast it, which is quite interesting, which is quite cool. And then we have the summon skeletons with that enormous damage, and that is just so crazy. And that's, I personally really would go as far as saying that this might be the best R skill in the entire game. I don't remember if Midas was an R skill too. I think it was. So they're kind of like battling with each other, but you know, just on the long way, Reaper is gonna be stronger, because you have 300 masteries available, which you don't with Lightning. So if you would compare it to, let's say, the first half of your gameplay experience, or let's say 3/4 of your gameplay experience, I would say Lightning is the better choice, because it's easy to get, does a high amount of damage, has a lot of rangy, very nice skills. But if you're gonna go into the end game, like I am now, I'm 102, max is 110, I think Reaper is definitely the way to go, because you will have more mastery, which means you will have more skills, which means you will have more damage. So everything is gonna count count into that as well. And I just think Reaper overall will be the better one and just takes the win here by the slightest. But for, you know, a beginner, and most of you are not a level 110, most of you are going to be between 60, 70, 80, some of you are just fresh to the game, you know, then I would definitely go for Lightning. Lightning is by far, out of all of these other elements, better. It's better than Galaxy, it's better than Angel, it's better than, it's just better than anything. I mean, it doesn't matter what build you want to throw at my head here, I'm going to tell you that Lightning, as the state of right now, is so much better if you are good with it and if you have the right build with it. So my builds that I usually always rock with it is increased magical damage everywhere and anywhere I go. I have the Flowering Ring, which is 16.7% magic damage. I have the Arcane Necklace, 16.6% magic damage. I always go for magic damage. If we're going to go into the skill points, I have 50 defense and the rest is going to go on magic damage, on elemental power, and that's how I make my enormous damage with Lightning. And of course, I do have it almost, yeah, I mean, not maxed out, but I have all of the skills. I'm almost a level 140 or something, and that also is going to play into it as well. So if you see me playing good with Lightning and your Lightning isn't going to be as good, it's because I have leveled it like crazy, and you should too. But now I'm in the end game and I will definitely work on Reaper, and like I said, I will make some Reaper videos in the future. I'm going to show you in the next video. We will have a little bit of a talk about Reaper, just basing everything about, around Reaper. I'm going to show you how I actually use the Scythe Slice and, you know, some of the more interesting techniques that you can clear very fast. I was actually, I broke my personal best with Reaper today at the Snow Castle, and I think I was at like 3 minutes and 1 second. That was my personal best, and you know, that's really cool, that's really interesting. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Both of these elements are the behemoths of the game, I'm gonna tell you as much as that. But on the other side, they're really both interesting, really fun to play. Different play styles, you know, you gotta get used to it. If you're a Lightning main switching to Reaper, or a Reaper main switching to Lightning, don't know why you would do that, but if you would, you know, it's a different play style and you have to get used to it. And that's basically it. Thank you very much for watching. If I kind of gave you a little bit more of information that you didn't know before, make sure to like, subscribe, and, you know, also join the Discord server. We have over 500 people really dedicated on playing this game, and, you know, just talking about some other stuff as well, just, you know, hanging out. We created a very safe space for everybody to hang around there, and yeah, I hope to see you there. See you then. Peace out.